Top 5 NBA players that are under 25 years old.
The big man is back, David. The big man is back in the league. What is up, know-it-alls? Welcome back to another NBA video. I'm here with my boy Dave, and we're going to talk about the best 5 players under the age of 25 in the NBA. We got a lot of players, Dave, a lot to choose from. I'm ready to get into it. I have my list. You have your list going?
I got my list, and I think a lot of you people out there are going to be quite surprised as to who's under 25 still in this league.
All right. Well, I'll just start out with my list. Let me go with number 1.
No. You can't go with number 1 first. You got to build up, man.
I got to build up to it?
Yeah. Right. Give the people what they want. You got to build it up. You can't just say, all right, number 1. People are going to be like, screw this video. I'm done. You already told me the ending.
All right. I'll build anticipation, okay? I just want to say, before I get into this video, I'm not including Kristaps Porzingis in this list because he's out with the ACL injury. We all know I'm the big Knicks guy. If he was injured, he's easily in this list for me. But he's not. He's injured, so I'll keep him out for now.
Debatable.
No, he wouldn't. Don't you dare disrespect Porzingis.
All right. Hit me.
Number five, I'm going to start off with Ben Simmons. Now, it might be a little bit low. I mean, depending on where, people stand with him. Ben Simmons is such a polarizing player. The combination of size, speed, handles, playmaking, you name it, I mean, he can do it all. I mean, not on top of the offense, he's a really good defensive player too. The only thing that's holding him back for me is the shooting, Dave. I can't get over it. The way the league is going, I mean, just because you're almost 7 feet out, that's not an excuse anymore. Because we see all these centers that are 7 foot tall, they're shooting threes. There's no reason why Ben Simmons should not have a jump shot, and that for me is why he is number 5 on my list.
Yeah, I can't get over that jump shot either. I mean, the fact that Joel Embiid is a better deep threat than him. Ben Simmons hasn't hit one three-pointer in his entire career.
Yeah, I fully believe that.
Me and you have hit as many NBA three-pointers as Ben Simmons has in his career.
You want to know something crazy? Someone asked me this question the other day. Hey, Joe, who do you think is going to hit more three-pointers this season? Ben Simmons and Markelle Fultz combined, or Andre Drummond?
Oh, Andre Drummond, for sure. I don't even think that's... Yeah, I don't even think that's a question.
That's insane to me, though, that Andre Drummond, who was one of the worst shooters of all time from the free throw line outside the paint, has transformed his game into now he's shooting three-pointers.
That's a credit. That's a credit to him, but also that is an exposure on Ben Simmons because he's going to put up a goose egg this year. He's not going to hit a three-pointer.
Exactly.
I mean, he's pretty much like not a threat. I mean, it's literally just Markelle Fultz versus Andre Drummond.
All right. So that was just an interesting tidbit, but I'll keep going with my list. Number 4, I got the Joker, Nikola Jokic from the Nuggets.
Wow, I did not see that one coming. I like that pick though.
Listen, the things I said about Ben Simmons, you could easily say about Nikola Jokic. He is a phenomenal playmaker. Offensively, he can shoot it. He can set up the offense. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen a big man like this before. And, he's a little pudgy, and he still makes it work. The only thing holding him back, though, is he is by far one of the worst defensive centers in the league. So, right now, he needs to sort of balance it out offensively and defensively, because defensively right now, it's much to be desired.
Yep, he might be the best center now that DeMarcus Cousins is out. Right now, he might be the best center in the league right now.
I don't know about that. I got a couple guys on my list that I think could take
okay, all right.
But number 3, actually, we'll go right into it. Who I think is actually the best center in the league right now, Joel Embiid.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about him.
Yeah, we all know about how good Joel Embiid is. We all know how amazing he is on Twitter. But like you said earlier,
Rihanna hit me up.
Yeah, right. Like you said earlier, he can hit the 3. He's a monster defensively. Offensively, he's insane. Being number 3 on this list is not an insult at all. The Sixers have got such a good duo with him and Ben Simmons. I mean, the only question mark for Embiid is, can he remain healthy? And I think he can. The way he's looked recently, I think he will remain healthy. I don't think we'll see any more like season-ending injuries as commonly as his first couple years have been. But number 3, I'm pretty happy with Joel. up there.
I agree with you there. I think if you take away the injuries, you can make an argument that he's the best player under 25 in the league. But just the fact that he has restricted minutes for the majority of his career and he's always been injured, it kind of you're hesitant to put him up there right away.
Yeah, absolutely agree. And all right, we'll go with number 2 on my list. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I love that guy.
This guy is just an absolute freak of nature. Just every single season he's been in the league, it has been massive improvement after massive improvement. And this is, again, with him, with a common occurrence with all these guys I've named so far. He's almost 7 foot, can handle the ball like a point guard, can set people up and all that. Insane defender because he's like, I call him Mr. Fantastic because he's got like these stretch arms that go 8 feet long. He can dunk without jumping and all that. Giannis, to me, he's definitely a front runner for MVP this year. I mean, I know the season just started, but let's be honest. I mean, the Bucks are 5-0 right now. They're undefeated.
Yep.
And he is the reason why that team is so good. If they can, I see them finishing probably a top 4 seed. I think he's definitely going to be a top 3 candidate for MVP at the end of this year. Giannis, he's that dude.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Giannis fan that's been, talking about. I forget your name, but this video.
Here's your video, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We love Giannis.
Yeah, and honestly, he's on a team that's really not that good either. So that's a tribute to him, like how good he is.
The Bucks are a little bit better this year though because they actually, they got a new coach this year, Coach Bud, who is one of the best up and coming coaches in the league. Very, very underrated. Mm-hmm. He took the Hawks to relevancy, and I mean, just the way that the Bucks have been playing so far, it's a massive improvement. So the Giannis has improved. The Bucks as a whole have improved because of Coach Bud. So I think the Bucks are going to be a team to watch for sure this season.
Mm-hmm.
So
who's number 1?
For Uno, I mean, I think we can all guess who I'm talking about. Anthony Davis, probably the most impressive player in the league. I mean, top 3. I guess it depends on where you want to rank KD and LeBron, but Anthony Davis is just that guy. And the fact that he's still only 25, David. We were talking about it. I feel like he's been in the league for like 15 years now.
It's amazing. I literally was like, wait, what? He's still 25 years old? I was like shocked.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying it earlier. This dude played in the Olympics before he even played in the NBA. He was like a 19-year-old, fresh out of Kentucky. He was playing with LeBron and all them. And his whole career, he's never been an All-Star once. And that was his rookie year. Every other year, he's been an All-Star. And just the way that his game is improving, he looks absolutely phenomenal. And like Giannis has done with the Bucks. AD has brought the Pelicans to an undefeated record so far. They're 4-0 right now.
Yeah. I just find his story so crazy because he was like, what? He was like 6'2" or 6'3". He was a point guard. And then he's in college, his like freshman year or something, right before he showed up at Kentucky. He like grew like 7 inches. And all of a sudden he was a power forward. He's a big man and he had all these guard skills. It's like such a weird, cool story. Like, that never happened. You know what I mean? He grew up his entire life as a guard and then grew into this body of a center. And it's just the perfect storm.
Yeah, he doesn't get the sort of national coverage that like LeBron or Kevin Durant gets. But I think that's going to change this year. I think he's the front runner for MVP. I mean,
he's also in a small market. It's kind of not a fair,
you
know what I mean? Sure. In New Orleans and everything.
I mean, it's a big question mark is if he's going to stay in New Orleans after his contract because obviously he's the best young player in the game. Boston apparently is.
Oh my God! If they get him,
yeah, they can offer up an insane package because they are so deep with just young talent that they can make the best offer for the Pelicans. I would really hate if Anthony Davis went to the Celtics, but I mean, it is what it is, And
it's kind of crazy because last year he kind of single-handedly swept the Blazers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, Drew Holiday was good and Rondo was solid, but like he pretty much swept the Blazers, and the Blazers are not bad at all. No, I think they were favored. I think they were supposed to win in like 5 or 6 or something.
They were like a 3 or a 4 seed. I forget which one.
Yeah.
And they got swept. That's that Anthony Davis effect.
That's crazy. All right. let's hit up my top 5 really quick, and you let me know what you think. At number 5, I'm going to put Ben Simmons there with you. You put him at 5. See, I'm just like, I'm not so much on the hype train of Ben Simmons. I think he puts up good numbers, good enough numbers points-wise. Like, he averaged 15 last year. This year he's a little down, 12, but it's only been like 4 games, so it's not that big of a deal. But I can't put him any higher than 5 for the sheer fact that he cannot shoot the ball. Like, I don't think we've ever had a superstar that's so bad at shooting. It's not even like he's not good at shooting, like LeBron early in his career, or even Dwayne Wade earlier in his career, where it's like, oh, he's not the best shooter, but like, he cannot shoot, period. Like, he cannot even hit a three-pointer. Like, people, he's like 15 feet away from the basket, and they're playing like 5 feet off of him. They're just sitting there like looking at him. He's on the elbow, and he's just like looking around. There's no threat of a shot.
They're more fearful of his passing than they are his shooting.
Yeah, and he's so big, so athletic, and his vision is so incredible that he just gets to the hole and he's able to get enough points to be effective. But he's never going to be that top guy unless he develops a jump shot. Like, he has to. I feel like people just take it for granted. Oh, when he develops a jump shot, this dude's going to be unstoppable. But, like, that's a huge if. I don't think we've ever seen a player go from just, like, non-existent shooting to, like, a capable shooter. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah, so absolutely. I'm putting it at 5, barely at 5.
Okay.
Number 4, I'm gonna put his running mate Joel Embiid.
Okay, a little bit lower than me.
Yeah, same reason for that you said. It's just that the minutes restrictions. He's always hurt. His first 3 seasons averaged 20 points, 22 points, and so that this year after 5 games he's averaging 29.6. points a game to go along with 12 rebounds. So, I mean, he's probably the best center in the league. Arguably, when DeMarcus Cousins is in there, you could probably put him over him.
But, I don't think we'll ever see Cousins get back to that level again.
You don't think so?
Honest. No, yeah. I think he'll come back and still be an effective player for sure. But I don't think we'll see. Prime DeMarcus Cousins.
You never want to see that to a guy.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But yeah, he's like the biggest throwback center. He's like the only dude in the league that you can throw it back to the basket and he can go over any shoulder. He has every move, you know what I mean? Like, he is just dominant down low. All right, moving on. Number 3 on my top 5 players under 25 years old, a guy that you didn't even have on your list, and I happen to be a massive fan of this guy. With the exception of Dwayne Wade, he is my he's my favorite player.
Oh, I know you're gonna say
that boy out in Utah, baby. Donovan Mitchell, 6'3", 215 pounds. He is only 22 years old. He averaged 20 points last year. He is the leader of the Utah Jazz. That guy is Dwayne Wade reincarnated if you watch his game. He's a little better shooter from the outside when he was young, in his younger career, as opposed to Dwayne Wade. But that guy can play great defense. He has a great shot. He has incredible finishing at the rim capability. Like, he kind of has like the total package. He's
got the bunnies, man. He can jump out of the gym.
Exactly, and I just love this guy. I think the sky's the limit for him.
He's a slam dunk champion too, David.
Slam dunk champion. He's already up to 24 points a game this year, so about 4 points higher than last year. So yeah, I'm a huge Donovan Mitchell fan, so I have him at number 3. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis.
Really?
I'm putting Anthony Davis there. Of course, he has like the total package. He's a little better defensive player than he is an offensive player. Sorry, what?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Okay, yeah. So he's averaging 27 points a game this year, but last year he averaged 28. He's a solid rebounder, always double-digit rebounder. He's actually a little underrated, I feel like, assist-wise. I think he's a pretty good passing big man. But
they just don't ask him to do that a lot, you know what I mean? But he can if he needs to.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm not throwing shade on Anthony Davis, all right? I think he's amazing. I have number 2. He's definitely a top 5 player in the NBA right now. But I don't know if he can be the primary scorer on a championship team in this day and age.
I don't know about that.
You feel me on that? Like I mean, I could be wrong. Like, comment down below, guys, if you think I'm just crazy. But I don't know if I want him to be my main, like, the guy that scores the most points. He's leading my team in scoring. Just because I don't know how, like, efficient and capable he is of putting the ball in the basket all the time. Yeah. But that's just me.
I don't know. If Anthony Davis isn't, like, that guy to you, then I don't know how many other guys you consider that guy, because he's a top 5 player. If he is not the guy you can lean on, then I don't know who you can.
I think it's the same thing with Ben Simmons. You would never want him to lead your team in scoring, but he's still a top 5 under 25 player in the league. Same thing. I just feel like the margin for, like, winning a championship is so incredibly hard now because of all these super teams. Like, you need a top 3 scorer in the league to be able to compete with anyone now. And I don't know if Anthony Davis will ever be a top 3 scorer.
Okay.
In my opinion. So, number 1, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dude, this guy is incredible. He's only 23 years old. He has been, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's been in the league for 6 years, and he's only 23 years old. Let me read you these stats.
Tell me.
In the last 3 years, he's put up 23 points, 27 points, and now he's up to 29 points. This guy drastically improves his game every single year. What's the only guy that was ever like this before? That every single year he comes back bigger and stronger and better. LeBron. It's literally he.
I thought that was gonna be like a trick question.
I'm being dead serious. I think this is the next guy up. Everyone says Anthony Davis. Everyone says Kevin Durant. I don't see LeBron slowing down anytime soon. So I think he'll carry that torch. And I don't think Durant will ever be considered the best player in the league, because he's going to be in his prime for as long as LeBron's in his prime. And then when he kind of starts phasing out, Antetokounmpo is going to be in there. It's going to be Antetokounmpo versus Davis. I'm more of an Antetokounmpo guy just because I see more upside. I see, like, he improves more every single year. It's like, when is this guy going to stop? And you know what my favorite thing about this dude is? He's averaging 17 rebounds a game right now. This dude is leading the league in rebounds. He is nasty.
He is almost averaging 30 and 20.
He is so long. You talk about Mr. Fantastic with that wingspan. This guy, he's a freak athlete. Again, he's averaging 7 assists this game. This year. The dude is just unreal. He's the closest thing we've ever seen to LeBron. And it's just so funny that he came so soon after LeBron is starting to kind of regress. Yeah.
And the thing is I mean, you know, Giannis can play any position. He can play small ball center. He can play the 3. He can play the 1.
Absolutely. And that's a term thrown around a lot of times. Like, he can guard 1 through 5. He's like the one dude in the league, because LeBron used to be able to guard 1 through 5. He doesn't really now. Like, he hates guarding centers. Giannis can guard 1 through 5 legitimately.
Yeah. Because even if they're quicker than him, he just sticks his damn arms out, and they can't get around him.
Dude, I think this sky's a limit for this dude, and I feel like I'm hyping him up a lot, but this guy is the real deal. Yeah, he'll just keep improving that 3-point shot, and he will be deadly. Yeah, absolutely deadly.
All right, man, I like the list. You know, the thing is, there's so many players that we could have chosen. I mean, Donovan Mitchell wasn't on my list; he was on yours. Mm-hmm. I mean, the league is set for the
oh yeah, for sure.
I think next up, I mean, we're going to see guys like Jason Tatum just coming out and just dominating the league. So, I mean, this is really good. Do you have any more ideas? Anything we missed?
Yeah, I would put honorary. Is that what it's honorary mention? Yeah. Honorable mention. That's what it is. Honorable mention, Jason Tatum. If there was a top 6, I'd put him at 6.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, I mean, we're forgetting about him, but Porzingis is going to come back, baby.
But also, like, just to add on a little bit at the end, like, LeBron has dominated this league for, like, what, 13 years now? He's been the best player in the league. Like, ever since he probably went to the finals when he was, like, 23 years old, he's been the best player in the league. I don't even think it's been close. People say Kobe, but I don't think it was close back then.
Don't upset the Kobe stands out there.
But, like, he has just dominated this league. He's been the clear-cut best player in the league for so long. it'll be kind of nice. Like, it's kind of like where golf is right now, where Tiger dominated the sport for so long, and now you have all these young, good golfers. Same thing now. You have a bunch of wave of really good young talent, and there's no clear-cut #1 guy that's head and shoulders above everyone else like LeBron was. So it's going to be cool. Like, it's going to be a nice debate for sports, for NBA fans. Who's better, Antetokounmpo or Davis, and who's better, Donovan Mitchell or Ben Simmons, or everything like that.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. But all right, I think that's it for the video, guys. Let us know in the comments below whose list do you like more. What did we get wrong? What did we get right? We want to hear from you guys. Shout out to the Bucks guy, the Giannis guy.
Giannis.
For you. Giannis. I keep saying Giannis. I know his name is Giannis. I'll say Giannis. All right, know-it-alls. If this is your first time here, please feel to subscribe. Hit the like bell, hit the notification bell, all that fun stuff. You know, we really appreciate it. Dave, you got anything?
Nope, I'm done. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching, and stay tuned in tomorrow's video.
All right, guys. Peace out.
See ya.